Now we move into graphing. And the first problem, the way Alex explains this, I don't like that well. But we're going to be looking at an equation that is y equals 1.2x minus 1.1. Okay? On the graph, all the points on the y-axis have an x-coordinate of 0. So here at the origin, this is the point 0, 0. And then as I move up, I get the point 0, 1. If I get then 0, 2, whoops, actually these are in parts. This is 0, 1, 0, 1, and then 0, 1.5, 0, 2, and so on going up, 0, negative 1.5, 0, negative 1. Now, on the graph, if we plug in 0 for x, we'll get the y-intercept. So this is the x, 1.2 times 0 minus the 1.1 gives us 0 minus 1.1, y equals negative 1.1. So that is the y-intercept, and that's all it asked for. Now the cool thing is that this graph is of the form y equals mx plus b. That's called slope-intercept form, and that means that the y is by itself on the left side of the equal sign, and then the equals, and then a number in front of x, and then a constant. So this is y equals mx plus b, and so m is the number in front of x, that's the slope, and the constant is the y-intercept, which is also called b. So if it's of the right form, then you can pick off the y-intercept really easily. Now in this problem, the way Alex explains it is to go in and plug in all these different numbers until you finally find the y-intercept, and I just find that to be too long and drawn out. Okay? Now if your line is parallel to the y-axis, it never does cross it, so there would be no y-intercept. And that would happen in the form, in an equation that's of the form maybe y equals 6 or y equals negative 2 or something like that. So if it's just a y equal, it's of a form x equals. There we go, let me change that now. X equals 6, whoops. Where are my tools? So x equals 6 or x equals negative 2. Okay, so if there's not a y at all, then there's no y-intercept. And so then that line would be parallel to the y-axis, so it wouldn't cross it.